Morning.
It was a good night last night. Let me show you the entire aircraft crash site. I crashed here. We also did some washing. Rikus was here. The man snores like a diesel train. It's phenomenal. Frans made a mistake of actually pitching his stretcher close to Rikus. This is how Devil rolls out his stretcher late at night. Altus is still sleeping with his knee braces on. We had a guest in late last night. She's still lying there with her ass in the air. But we had a guest that Bob brought home. You know it was a proper party when there's a random round lying in the ground.
Yes, it's rhyming. What kind of party was this? My word.
Wat is hier, Magic?
An early morning start at Oeverbos, but Altus's bike is refusing to leave the campsite.
I know how to work a screwdriver.
And me personally, I've taken my bicycle apart once and reassembled it. So I guess I'm well educated, but I don't think it's relevant to this. Okay, I think before we...
Listen guys.
Yes, yes, yes sir.
We eventually accept the fact that we won't be able to fix the electrical problem on his bike and decide to strap it to the trailer for the day, which means that the group eventually leaves Oeverbos 2 hours behind schedule. Our first section for the day takes us to a very special spot in the heart of the Nababi Nature Reserve. As luck would have it, Louis felt a little under the weather. He was suffering from heat stroke he picked up the previous day, and he decided to recover by spending the day in the cool, air-conditioned vehicle. This gave Altus the opportunity to still ride with us on the day, albeit on someone else's 790, to where hundreds of rock piles herald the bottom of Hellskloof Pass.
So a lot of us were here before, but some of you it's your first time. Eh? Okay, a lot of people leave things here or celebrate things here. Like a lot of people make peace with things here. It's a weird place. It was originally started when people coming down the pass back a stack and said, "We passed here. Let's mark the event." And it sort of became something different. I packed a rock for my dad after he died. There, I'm going to find it now. But I think it's a nice idea to take if you want to take time, if you're not burning in the sun, take some time and just walk through here. And if you want to pack a rock, pack a rock. If it's for someone you love that's not here, pack a rock. If you want to leave something here, leave it here.
Well, I actually went out and mine is basically just a celebration of my family. And basically the rocks represent keeping them safe and prosperity. So yeah, my rocks are packed. So
If you want to take a couple of minutes to go, I'm going to go quickly find my dad's rock.
Really, really, it's a privilege to have my son here, and that's what we're going to celebrate. Appreciate it.
Take a couple of minutes, grab a beer, walk into the field, pack something if you want to.
It's at this moving moment that Dewald, Bob and Cassie decide to break off from the group. We all knew that they'd be heading home after our visit to the rock piles, but still, in the blink of an eye, we lost 3 brothers, and it felt like a chapter was ending. It was almost midday, and we still had nearly 500 kilometers to go.
Seeing as we're already chasing time, we are now at the bottom of Hellskloof Pass. Why not ride out Hellskloof Pass, then connect to Extensfontein, the Richtersveld, and then use Extensfontein's gravel road to get back to the tar road that connects Steinkop and Port Nollen. Then we head out on tar all the way towards Springbok, turning left towards Pofadder, and then heading to Kakamas, where we're spending the night. Hierdie pad is mooi oop. Kom. Stap op. Stap op. Wat sê? Wow, stop. Moet je gaan recht. Altijd. Hier. Nee, well done! Leg je dit op camera! Wat is het nou gebeurd? Ons is op voor hij poot en hij draaien. Je bent starig, jullie. Fanie! IJzer! Well done! Bra! Daar is mooi! Baie mooi gedoen daar! Baie mooi! Bra! Ek jy het op camera! Ek was nou afgedrukt. Nee, jy was nie. Weet jy wat? Toe jy begin twyfel, toe maak jy so. Ja, op de dak en rol. Wat jy dan doen is, staan op, stoot jou bors uit. Beautiful gehandeld, bro. Beautiful gehandeld. Kom. Ons moet die aap afry. Jy moet die aap afkry. Nou, 160. Soek op. Get op. Sê, papa. Sê. Appie is af. Nou swaai op. Geel pet in die draai. Geel pet. Dat sy gat uitkom. Sê. En dit is hoe jy die appie nou van jou lyf afkry. Maar dit is eintlik my skuld, want ek het jou gejaag. Jammer, Fanie. Ek vergewe jou. Maar ek weet jy kan dit doen.
Well, I suppose boys will be boys. These mesmerizing Richtersveld roads eventually spat us out onto the tarmac. towards Steinkopf, Springbok and Aggeneys, eventually reaching Pofadder.
Nick and Tian, you guys prepared food for us and you treated us like kings, Nick.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Devil said, phone Nick, Tian will also come along. I guarantee you, they'll bring the bakkie and if they don't ride their own bikes, they'll bring their bakkie and they'll jol with us. And you said, how about me making the food as well?
Yeah, we did it a couple of trips with Dewald and Rikus, and we like it.
I haven't eaten like this on tracks like these. I mean, we ate half a sheep the first time.
Yeah.
Lekker vet skaapchoppies.
Yeah, vet scarf choppies. Thank you very much. You guys are going back home now. You're leaving us now. And I really want to thank you for that.
Yeah, it's a huge pleasure.
It's so nice sharing a trip with real people. Eh? Tian, Nick, I can't tell you how much we appreciated and enjoyed you on this trip. And we love you.
Yeah, it's a huge privilege. And we like to do it, and we are looking forward to the next trip.
Yeah, next one's coming. And then on top of that, we found you and we said, listen, we're worried about spares for our backup trailer and our bakkie, and how about tires for bikes? And you said, I've got it. And we said, what? And you said, I've got it, all of it. You got us the right rims in the right tire sizes, the right tires. And motorcycle tires as well. Now, do people know that they can get motorcycle tires, bike tires at Uppington on Haiku?
The local people know it, but I don't know if everybody knows it.
I know of guys phoning me to Cape Town to get them couriers up to Uppington so they can have tires.
And we do most major brands. So if you don't have it in stock, we can order it for you.
You see, not only cars, bikes, work. Nick.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yes.
It was a huge privilege.
Nick, thank you.
And I hope we see you again.
Jy gaan verseker bra. Ja.
Weer mee maat. Mooi loop.
The Borman brothers, big men with hearts to match. But there was yet another giant also saying goodbye.
You're going home now, ne?
Yeah, Bob.
I'm not breaking the order. Sorry, I touched the order. So how long is the stretch from here?
From Uppington, it's about 450.
There's another 220 from here and then another 450 out.
Yes.
I have to say goodbye now. Why a donkey? for the things, for the three of us, the four of us, you taught us stuff. The other ouds can ride, we can't ride. But you taught us a couple of things. Ons het gesteel met die oog, verstaan jy?
What is you saying?
Yeah, we watched you and we learned a couple of things. And they also learned a couple of
To
things.
start off with, you all need to put on a bit of weight.
Sorry, yeah.
Oh, so that's the secret.
And a little bit of height as well.
Yes, and a bit of height as well. Yeah, that would help.
Cheers, Billy. Broer, it was baie lekker.
It was a pleasure watching you ride and throwing this thing around in the sand, and hopefully we see you guys soon.
Thanks a lot.
Instantly, our troop was halved, and the last part of the day turned into an unrelenting tarmac slog. Silent conversations in the helmet, inwards, memories, images racing through my head of remarkable days with lifelong friendships formed. And still, the adventure continues.
So this ended up to be probably one of the toughest days of the trip, and it turned out into a bit of an emotional roller coaster and a physical exhausting ride. In one day, we rode back to where we started 3 days back. I'm just glad no one got hurt, because you lose focus, you fall asleep. But everyone is here. We're at a beautiful, beautiful place called Dimas. They have a pot still brandy distillery here. We're already sampling. I told you about the Coke. We're going to have a lovely dinner here. Hopefully just relax and go to bed early tonight, camping in the vineyards here against the river. Again, against the Orange River. The ever-present Orange River. Guys, today was it was a little bit different to the usual
Yesterday we had such a heavy
workout.
energy, the workout, the sweat.
I struggled after the rock piles, emotionally. It kind of hit me
subconsciously, I think, as well.
You're on your own today.
It was a good place to be, and
That's
just thinking
cool.
about everything. Yeah, it's cool.
And you need to be given that space to do it.
Yeah.
I had quiet time in my helmet, and I was thinking, my mind was racing. When Adrian spoke about his two sons being with him on this trip,
It's beautiful to see
I
the two boys and how they are
longed for
with
my
their
children.
dad.
Their journey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we actually kind of it worked out beautifully. We actually needed today.
there's a calm now. It's an introspective day, but yeah, it's a good day. It's a good day. It's
Yeah, it was a good day.
it's an inside day.
Yeah.
The things you did yesterday, those technical routes, those tracks up against the mountain, no one's going to take that away. Thanks, gents.
Rock and roll, man.
Thank you.
It was a real one. It was a weird one. It was a
But a good one.
Oh, good morning. It's strange, eh? People sleeping outside. There's plenty of five-star hotels in this country, and they choose to sleep outside. It is what it is. Spend your budget on petrol and brandy, you end up like this. Life lesson, children. Make wise financial decisions.
Time to get all the morning prep out of the way so the crew can take Altus and his machine to the local bike sangoma.
As they say, TIA, this is Africa. Yeah, so as luck would have it, first start up, she started. To a certain extent, it's a bit of Top Gear rules. When you, when your bike's not lacquer, they say, bye.
Standing next to my trusty steed in the morning.
There's a bit of an issue with another orange bike. Look, I'm not saying that it's brand related. I'm just saying.
There's obviously a reason. I don't see other bikes revving in camping areas early in the morning, but nonetheless, maybe it's just a valve that got a little dust in. 4 hours.
While Altus waits at the mechanic, we head back to the restaurant for coffee and a closer look at the Brandy distillery. The farm has been in the Hanekom family for more than half a century, and Kutzer graciously agrees to take us on a tour of his award-winning distillery, sharing his passion for the golden nectar of the gods.
The braai brandewijn, which is for the younger guys.
That's my one.
They drinking for results.
It's Altus' brandy. They say brandewijn makes you aggressive.
No. It makes them a little bit
Emotional? Or spills?
a little bit more easy, maybe.
Yeah, easy.
And now the first of a new kind is the 10-year-old brand.
I saw the labels there. It looks rather impressive.
Yeah, you're going to have the honor to bottle and take bottle number 1.
Bottle number 1.
Yeah.
Can I smell it first?
Yeah. Very good idea. More complex. 10 years. 10 years of. Yeah, very good.
My bra, this is not Cliptro. Yo!
Hy's myne hoor.
Wij gaan ons nooit die ding drink. I'm gonna keep this in my cupboard forever.
Yeah.
That looks nice. Hey?
Ladies and gentlemen, bottle number 1 of 300.
My pleasure.
Dank je. Adrian, check. Adrian, check. Nee, watch, kyk al. Nommer 1 van 300. And this, I would like, Adrian, I would like to thank you for coming on the trip. But this is mine. Yes.
Hey! Thank you.
Every member of the group gets the chance to seal their own little bottle of this very special 10 years old brandy.
Die mas. Hey, aan hiertoe.
I know what you mean.
Then, Poetser takes us down into the cellar.
Lekker, lekker. What's this now?
This is where the magic happens.
All this is your dog. Your bike's not fixed, nee.
Oh, okay. We're doing the Brandy tour without you. Okay. Altus Tiart. He's rather depressed that he's not part of the Brandy tour.
Excuse, sorry. I'll force this barrel through that little hole tonight. I didn't know you know Turkey.
Yes, like Kuta. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
You've treated us rather well. It's been a bederfie.
Time to head out to our next stop, Lochmarie Guest Farm, ver in die ou Kalahari. Of course, the best route to any destination is the one without tarmac. So, back into the dust we go. At the next intersection, we meet up with a crestfallen Altus.
The Altus Bra. Now we met up the bikes with the vehicle, and you are in the vehicle now.
It's unfortunate that it might be something small like electrical.
Yeah, just the connection somewhat.
Yeah.
That also irritates you slightly if it's that's the case.
Yeah, so if I rode it off a cliff and it's moved you,
Then that's fine.
Then I know that's
That's the reason, yeah.
Since I can remember, I've always been picking up rocks and looking for crystals. I've never really truly found the crystal. This side of the world is full of crystals. A rock and a crystal is something that finds you. It's energy that's stored in these rocks. And if you find the right one, you'll know. I'll know. Nothing.
Oh, buddy.
end of the journey. But
No,
tagging
not the end of
along.
the journey at all. You're not tagging along, you're taking part still, full on. I mean, you've got the radio in your back.
Maybe I have to just sit on the trailer
You're
and
the,
put my helmet on so I can, it still feels like I'm...
You will join the parties and every stop. We'd like some cold beer. Is that fine?
Yeah,
Will
well,
you be on
that's,
beer
I'm
duty?
Mormon now, but I might be... In a couple of hours or so, I might not be capable to.
And then there were 6. Wow. Who would have thought? And it's still going to be a lovely final 3 days. This is where the cruise part of the Kalahari Kruuuz comes in. Just a couple of bikes with very, very loose front end. And that's how you like it, don't you think? A little bit of loose.
While we speed down the dirt highways into a very humid Kalahari with heavy clouds curtaining the horizon, Altus and the crew swing past Nick's shop in Uppington to weld a worrying crack in the trailer's frame. We stop atop a red dune for the crew to catch up again.
Yesterday it was on the highway and it was tedious. Today it's action, action, action.
But the thing is, you cannot for a moment let your focus slip. You see pictures of the Kalahari.
Yeah. We're not lost.
Yeah.
Just not exactly sure where some of the other people are, but we're not lost.
Okay.
So yeah, off we go.
Okay, let's go.
Suck it up, cupcake.
What an afternoon's ride! It's moments like these, in this unique setting, that helps you understand why the Kalahari gets under your skin and then never lets you go. What a place! What a privilege.
So basically it's called surgery. Always remember, put the spare front and rear tube in, just to be sure. And see, that's what's happening now.
Join us again for the next episode of the Kalahari Kruuuz, where we wrap this adventure up on a high note, do some serious flat track racing, and attempt ridiculous dunes.